Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today, everybody? Good to see you, and welcome to another day here on the channel. Kind of a special day today. We're doing a big fundraiser, and I am very excited about this. As you guys know, we try to do like at least one big charity thing per year. I tried to do it on my birthday, but I was out of town this year. So we are back here on June 30th to raise some money for the American Heart Association. Now, as you guys know, I have done lots of charity over the years. I've worked with the Leukemia Association. I've worked with St. Jude. And right now, as St. Jude is great with fundraising across Twitch, we're trying to kind of spread the love around a little bit. And last year we met the AHA, which is a phenomenal organization, a very highly rated charity organization. And we have kind of linked up with them to help not only spread the word about AHA, but raise some money for them and help them in their phenomenal cause. So before we begin, I'm sure a lot of you are not familiar with the AHA. So I have some quick stats for you. And these are the stats that I heard. And I was kind of like, oh, well, this seems like a good place to be putting our resources. So check this out. Heart disease is the #1 killer, both in the US and globally, and more than the 5 deadliest cancers combined. Every year, heart disease is getting younger. There's been a 2% annual increase in heart disease-related hospitalizations in adults under 40 every year since 2018. Every year. There has been 1 in 3 women die of cardiovascular disease, more than all forms of cancer combined in women. Like these, when I heard these stats, I was like, hold up. Like, hold up. And here's like the biggest part. And this is one of the reasons the AHA exists. Heart disease is preventable. Up to 80% of heart disease can be prevented through lifestyle choices and managing risk factors. So like, this is a really big, important thing. On top of that, another big thing we're here to talk about today, because this is some other stuff that's like really important to know. And this is stuff that may actually save you or one of your loved ones' lives. Like real talk. 9 out of 10 people who have a cardiac arrest outside of the hospital will die. 90% of people. 90%. If performed immediately, CPR can double or triple the chance of surviving from a cardiac arrest. Double or triple the chance. Just if somebody starts doing CPR on you when you have a heart attack. Those who are aware of how to perform hands-only CPR are more likely to act in a chance of emergency. So if you know how to do CPR, if you teach yourself, you are literally you have a higher chance of jumping in when someone needs help, which is huge. Women are less likely to receive CPR from a bystander than a man. Sucks. Reality of the situation. By 2030, AHA wants to double. So in 5 years, AHA is trying to double the survival rate of cardiac arrests. And here's the last big tip, or the last big thing I'm going to tell you. And this is the one that if there's one thing you take away from this stream today, this is what I want you to take away. 70% of incidents happen in the home, which means if one person in your home knows how to properly do CPR, the chances of your family surviving an episode go way up. So yeah, very important, big stuff. So anyway, that is one of the big reasons we're here today. Somebody said, is Cohh paid to do the charity stream? No, not at all. No. This is not a sponsored charity stream. This is I want to do charity as part of this amazing job that you guys have given me. And this is a cause that I believe in. St. Jude is another cause I believe in. We do a lot of charity with them. But AHA is another phenomenal place to put your dollary dues. On top of that, a couple quick things before we continue. 80 cents of every dollar you give to the AHA goes directly to their mission. The other 20% goes to administrative and other stuff like that. They have a 99% rating on Charity Navigator and a platinum rating on GuideStar. So like they're also one of the top 3 most trusted nonprofits in the United States. So it's kind of a big deal. So yeah. But anyway, that's kind of where we are. that's why I'm doing this. And that's why I really appreciate y'all coming along on this journey. So what I've told people and what I've been saying over the last month, you guys have been incredibly generous to me over the years. My birthdays are one of the biggest times I ever got tips. Now, for the last years now, we've been giving all my tips to moderators. But even then, many of you have asked me, can we get you a birthday present? And this is what I would say. If you want to give me a birthday present, consider throwing a couple bucks to AJ. That's the best thing I could ask. And I really appreciate those that do. Every single dollar counts on a day like today. Our goal is giant. We have a $100,000 goal, and it is a very, very large goal. So I do really appreciate it. On a side note, I also feel it's important in situations like this. I am raising money for charity, but you guys also put me in a position where I can do amazing things like this and other things. I will be personally matching the first $25,000 of donations. So anyone who donates right now, I will match your donation automatically right now if you go to cohh.tv/donate and you donate to that right now. So big thank you to all of you who has been doing this. And I see you guys are going pretty ham in chat right now. I really appreciate that. Yeah, just absolutely huge. We've already raised $1,300. Okay. Wow. That was very quick. Thank you guys so much for that. So on that note, let's go ahead and switch on over to here. We're going to play some Dune while we hang out today. We also have some videos and stuff that we can check out too. Yeah, we're doing some farm and hang out, talk HA, and do that. No hot tub this time, unfortunately. Yeah. By the way, if you donate and you have a message you would like read out, please feel free to let them on know. I'm happy to read any messages that you guys would like. Are you doing any deliveries today in Death Stranding 2? Maybe this afternoon, but that game is a little, it has some pretty adult things. And this one kind of does too, but this one's more of a farming game. A little easier in this game. Yeah. And I have so many things I need to do anyway. Southpaw with that $100 donation. Thank you. We also have Evan with the 25. Another Spec Wife with a 25. Thank you. Daystuds and Wormian. I really appreciate that. We also have Nightwolf with the $500 donation. Thank you very much, dude. Really appreciate that. $500 from our buddy Nightwolf. Also over on YouTube, please feel free to let me know if you do donate and want a message read out. We would love to do that for you as well. Okay. Oh, the game is super dark. You know what? It is super dark, and that's because I had to raise the. Let's see. I had to raise the brightness, or excuse me, lower the brightness in Death Stranding. So let me see here. Oh, I was like that. That's standard right there. Is that good? That's pretty good. Oh, okay, there we go. Beowulf for the $10 says, I love paying to yell at Cohh. I love when you do that too. We also have Nullbat with the 25, Panzer with the 50, King Rabbit the first with the 1, and he says, from Ukrainian to those who have hearts. I have a heart. Thank you. I appreciate that. We also have DD Keebs with the 10. We have Antoine, Jumex. Dude, okay, first of all, real quick. First of all, thank you so much for this.
Super chat. Can't give much, but I'm touched by your way of thinking. That's a very good way of using your platform and community. Go altruism, go.
Antoine, thank you so much. But please, quick reminder, please do not tip or super chat me today. All the money is going to be going to cohh.tv/donate. That is directly to a nonprofit charity. You can claim it on your taxes. It's between you and them, skips me completely. So I will give your $10 personally, Antoine, to the charity. You're good. The $11.72. But for anyone in the future, please go to cohh.tv/donate and donate there. We also have $25 from Dinghy of Death. Draco with the $1,000 donation. 1% of our goal just knocked out by Draco. Just one person in our channel just knocked out an entire percent. 1 whole percent of our goal. Thank you, dude. Incredible. Narba with the 100. Love it. We have Tiger Junkie with a 10. 2 family members of mine have passed away from congestive heart failure. Thank you for doing this, says Tiger. Thank you, Tiger. Appreciate you, buddy. CJ Chaos with a 25. Mr. Shepherd with the 10 for the kids. Oh, wait, that was last time. Now for everyone. I like that. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. Tony Testa with the $100 donation. Thank you for that. Endless Tessellations with the 300. Mordred RN with the 25, bringing our total right now to $6,400 raised for charity. Unbelievable. So have you been made aware of the resource duplication bug? I have heard of the resource duplication bug. I don't really have any urge to use it, but I have heard of it. So that's the thing. Yeah. Anonymous with the 25, Mordium with the 25, TriCC with the 25. Thank you so much, guys. All right, we gotta get some aluminum. Let's go do that right now. Working on some new pillar ideas down here. Gonna be changing how this is gonna work. We'll see. We will see. One second, we'll read out some more donations here in just a sec. Boop. All right, we're gonna go over to. I think there's aluminum over. I don't know where there's aluminum. Over here? Where's aluminum, chat? Maybe over here. We'll go here. Look there. Okay. Let's go. We have More Dream with the 25, TriCC with the 25, Anonymous with the 25, Orgasm with the 25 as well. Thank you so much for that. Anonymous with a 10, J-Dude with a 10 as well. We have Scott Bynes with the 10, William Wall with a 25. I had a grandfather who had congestive heart failure and a grandmother who had to have a pacemaker, so I'm happy to help with this cause with you. From William Wall, thank you. Caroline, thank you so much for that $5. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Joseph Harris GT. Usually it's funny quip time, but with the importance of this issue, this is an amazing stuff, Cohh, for someone who has suffered from myoperocarditis. The fact that you're doing something like this is incredible. Great work from Harris. Dude, I don't know what that is, but it sounds crazy. Thank you, 10, for the 10. I really appreciate it. Gem Beast for the hearts with the $100 donation. Thank you so much. Was that a Happy B-Day Cohh base? It was! That was Pouty EQ. He made, when I was out on vacation, Pouty EQ built this base while I was gone. So I logged back in from coming back from my birthday vacation to a giant Happy B-Day Cohh built right in front of my base. It was magical. Oh, it's an inflammation of the heart muscle. How interesting. If you get the chance to do the MK6 cutter quest, the final reward is a las gun. Ooh, interesting. We also have Gonk with the $100 donation, and Gonk says, Cohh, thank you for everything you do. My daughter starts college to become a heart surgeon in August, so this warms our heart. Happy birthday, and thank you. Dude, amazing. That is actually amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Poison Dart with $100 for the hearts. Thank you. Snowy Mercat. Thank you. Miss Minksy. Ogana Senin with a 10. Dr. Jimbo with a 5. And Dennis with the 25. Thank you all so much for your support. Hey, Barry. Hey, Barry. Are your ears on? I have just a real easy minor request here. Super easy. No problem. Real fast. Okay. Barry says, get out. Okay. Barry, can we add a little send to TTS overlay button to the donations? That would mean that I might actually have a voice by the end of this stream, which would be super. Andrew with the $10 says, go, Cohh, go. Thank you so much for that. Barry just linked me a GIF of Bugs Bunny saying no. Well, okay. Well, that was, I feel like we made a good effort. He said, I'll see what I can do. Awesome, man. I will gladly read them all out, though, if that's what we need to do. I will gladly do that. It's for charity, man. I will burn my voice for charity. Let's do it. Let's do it. Somebody said, what are we going to do about the goals? So I purposefully made all the goals for this charity stream easy to do. Every single goal for this charity stream, I would like to knock out in the next 2 weeks. Moving forward, that's how I'm going to start doing charity streams. Every charity stream I do in the future, I want to make all goals doable, completed, and done within a 2-week period. Because I've done charity streams over the years where I've done like playthroughs. We have like an evil Pathfinder run and a Lego build and all this stuff that takes a lot of time. And the one thing I don't have these days is time. I don't have time to do that stuff. So we're reorienting how our goals work. That being said, I will still get you guys all the goals from the previous streams. I owe you a Pathfinder run, Lego build, I think a Goromi-chan. We're going to go through all that stuff. And of course, I need to redo the challenge because the Letho stuff. But that will all get done. And we're reorienting, so as we move forward and do a lot more charity in the future, we'll make this a lot more smooth. So I appreciate y'all's understanding. Yeah. Oh, and I think I still need to be a VTuber, don't I? That'll be interesting. You know what? I'm going to become a VTuber, and then I'm going to be in Death Stranding 3. That's what I'm going to do. Whoa! First of all, Cat, what are you doing? Get out of there. Come on. Oh, that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. Okay. That's Yennefer. That's her guilty face, if you're wondering. Anonymous with the $1,000 donation. Thank you for doing this. Great charity, and good luck on hitting the goal today. We'll see, man. I mean, I purposely made this goal like way high because our when we did our last stream, it was a huge event. Twitch was kind of hopping at the time. It's a little bit of a different environment now a year later. So this goal is large. I will be thrilled if we hit this goal. All of my math is pointing to me being thrilled if we hit this goal. So I really appreciate it. And like I've been saying, and I will say for the entire time on this stream, we do get some big donations on this channel every so often. It has happened in the past. Almost all of our fundraising over the years has come from small donations. $2, $5, $10. Like, those are the donations that add up to almost always be the bulk of these streams. So huge thank you to everyone who's been doing that. It is a huge deal, and we really do appreciate it. It's awesome. Cohh, you usually fail at math. That is correct. Yes, that is correct. Yimit with a 25, Town M79 with a 50, thank you, buddy. Brother Mug with a 25, Anonymous with a 25. We have Velo 52x12 with the 100, thank you for that. Wonder Llama with a 25. We have passed 10K, awesome. We also have Shinsky says, let's get it, chat with a 25. Anonymous with a 10. Attractive Harry with the 10 says, thanks you for all you do, Cohh. Well, thank you. Saku popping his Kovatar. And 50 from Psycho Cyborg. Thank you for that, dude. We also have OG Moose. Hey, Cohh, just want to say thanks for everything you do. You and the mods have created an amazing community, and it's you and the community that's been helping me through some chemo, and now you're using your platform to raise charity. Truly the best from Moose. Dude, it has been a pleasure playing with you, Moose. Thank you so much, man. Comb TB also with the $100. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. What's the first charity goal? So I am matching every donation up to 25K. So we kind of the first big goal starts when that match is done. So the first goals are like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. I think it's all at cohh.tv/charity. So yeah, I'm the first 50K, man, 25 of that's coming from me. Because if we're doing charity, I'm doing it too. I'm not just gonna make you pay. We're all doing this, man. Putting my money in too. Let's go. We also have Ellie Sukwe with the $10. Thanks, Cohh, for using your rep for good cause every year. This one is particularly close to my heart, no pun intended, as well as to several members of my family, so a double thank you. My absolute pleasure. Thank you, Elsie. We go with the 100. Hey, Cohh, love watching the stream and all you do. I had a stint inserted 10 days ago at the age of 53. Thank you and your viewers for supporting the AHA with $100 from Weagle404. Thanks, buddy. We also have Ed Caliban with the 25 and Anonymous with the 25. Thank you. I mean, anonymous tips go really far, man. I mean, that's people just they're wanting nothing in return. They're just throwing money to a good cause. Really appreciate that. Thank you. That's super cool of you. Very, very cool, my dude. Okay, I need more aluminum while I'm doing this. Mwad has donated 10. Is Zeke in the hot tub again? I wish, but unfortunately Zeke is not here. You know what? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I will make a deal with you. If we make our goal today, I will ask Zeke if he is willing to be flown out for an hour-long hot tub stream as Cornwood the cop.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
But I have to ask him. I'm not saying it for sure. I have to ask him. But I will ask him. And if we reach our goal, we will float, potentially flying them out. We'll see. What about JP2? I'd float it to him, but I don't know if he'd want to. I also just realized that a sandstorm is coming, and my big old beefcake ship is just sitting outside right now, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Is my weapon broken? Oh my god, dude. What? Go! Do we have a charity goal of meet the animals? That's another great stretch goal.
Sector weather alert. A large
We could talk about that too. We could talk about having a stretch goal where I just like take a picture and introduce you to all of my animals. Yeah, that's something we could talk about too. Let's get the main goal and then we can start talking about new goals. Let's do that. But I'm willing, if we actually make our goal, which again I don't think we're going to, but if we actually do, we will sit down and we can come up with some more fun stretch goals as a community. I'm totally okay with that. But again, we'll that's a long way off. Let's see. Yeah, it's a long way off. Oh, by the way, as a side note, as a quick side note, not related to the charity, but as a quick reminder, today it just happened to line up this way, but today is the last day of the plushie. So if you guys are wanting to pick up a Fenrir plushie, not related to charity, but that is at cohh.tv/store. Mm-hmm. Doop 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 doop. Actually, you know what? Well, okay. I was gonna say that I was gonna say that I could just donate the proceeds from the plushies today to charity, but there's people that are getting a portion of those proceeds, so I need to check with them first before I do that. Yeah. Is this sheltered under here? Oh, it is. Okay, so maybe I'll just chill right here. Can I land while holding something? Wait, if I drop this, if I'm gonna quick release
Sector
you.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, I'm unsheltered now. Shoot. Where was I sheltered? Here? Oh, no. No. Where was I sheltered? Bro, don't do this to me. Oh, my God. No! Game, you are a dick. What the hell, man? What the actual hell? Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Oh, my poor ship. This is gonna suck. Oh my god, dude. This hurts so much. So what just happened is we just lost so much durability on our big thing here because it improperly told us we were sheltered. It should not have said that. That was not good. Okay. Paint job ruined? Yeah, dude. This poor little ship. I'm so sad. Tragedy. Let's get caught up. We've got Saku with the 25. I'm not just popping my Kovatar, I'm doing my part. Everything counts. Always amazing that you do a charity love from Germany. Thank you, buddy. Olafi with the $500. Adding my thanks to the growing pile, my dad is a pacemaker put in, but sadly passed from stage 4 colon cancer in 2018. Thank you for doing this and creating an opportunity to help out others. Need more of that energy. Much love, and keep on keeping on. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you very much. We also have Mwad with the 10. Thank you for that. Olafi, thank you for your 500. Mad Fireball with the 25. I'm from Europe, but the research results will be used globally. It's a valid and great charity for Mad Fireball. Yes, even though it is called the American Heart Association, please keep in mind that this is a global charity. Like they these days especially, they share their research. They're all over doing all sorts of things, and all the research they're doing is moving us as a species forward. So yeah, we are good there. Martin Verveld with the 100. Thank you. Seprax with the 100 as well. Thank you for doing this, Cohh. Been following you for a few years now. Wishing one of the goals would be you showing your animals or making food in the kitchen. We will talk about that stuff if we actually get close to our main goal. we will talk about future goals. But thank you. P-Mill with the $500. Cheers to you, my dude. Thank you so much. That's 0.5% of our goal. Just boom. Thank you so much. Gone. Really appreciate that. Wait, did I math that right? Yes, I did. Awesome. Okay. Paradigm Shift with the 100. Bowen. Oh my God, does this work?
I was already in for the good cause, but if I get to see 2 men in a hot tub, that's a bonus.
Thank you so much for your tip, your donation to charity. That was a thing. So thank you for that. We also have Zangbar.
Zangbar donated $25 and said AHA was one of the first charities I ever contributed to as a kid. Happy to keep donating even 20 plus years later.
Absolutely.
This is such a great charity.
Dude, fantastic. Thank you so much for this, Barry. Now we can see their Covatars when they donate and see how much in their name. Fantastic. Noober
donated $10 and said I still remember getting the call after my mom had a heart attack and wouldn't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. Thank you for all you do. What about now?
Thank you, Noober, so much. And dude, crazy cool you, bud. Thank you very much for that. Pfizer with the $500 donation.
Fizephyr donated $500 and said thanks for raising awareness and helping people. Greetings from the Netherlands.
Greetings to the Netherlands, man. Fiz, thank you for your support, dude. Really appreciate that. That is actually completely massive. $1.11 from Anonymous.
Anonymous donated $1.11 and said thank you for everything you do, Cohh. Bless, wishing for goals to be reached today less than 3.
I appreciate it, man. Every single dollar counts. Thank you for your $1.11, dude. Really appreciate that. Thank you. We must ease it in here. Hold on. Gotta get it. Gotta be careful. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's hot. It's good. It's real good. Okay, let's go. All right. So we also have Lord Tacitus with a 25, sending good vibes to everyone in chat. Thank you so much for that. Paralysis with the 50 said GG to the community with that also $50 donation from him. Thank you for that. And we are officially 1/3 through my match. Incredible. Am I done with Death Stranding 2? Oh, no. We'll be playing probably more this afternoon. Yep. Chat, this is a really big moment. I'm super glad we're doing this on the stream. This right here is massive. This is the Advanced Weapon Fabricator. This will allow us to make our first endgame weapon. I have never built one of these. However, I need cobalt paste, so we're gonna go do that now. But yeah, this is gonna be big. Big. I need a new suspensor belt, and I need to make aluminum so I can do that. So let's do that real quick. Is today a long stream or a normal day with charity and birthday? Today is gonna be all charity for the next 3 hours and 45 minutes. All charity. Then I'm gonna take a lunch, and then I'll probably come back this afternoon for some just chill Death Stranding too. Yeah, what I've found over the years is it's best to do the charity in like little blocks, lots of notification to the community when it is. Like this is it's smaller hyper situations lead to better charity events on this channel. Not on all channels, but it's that's how it's been on this channel. So that's kind of what we do. That's why we have these nice like power block 4 hours of charity events. So, and you guys are absolutely destroying it again. So Fulgrim, thank you. So hey, awesome dude. Fulgrim,
I just had my employer match my $25 donation. If you donate, see if your employer matches.
Keep in mind, when you donate, you are directly donating to AHA. You are not giving this to me. Anything that goes through the link, cohh.tv/donate, is a writable charity donation for your taxes. So if you are in a position where your employer will match a tax-deductible charity, this is a situation where you can do that. And a lot of companies do that. So if you are at work, stop by and see if they'll do it. It might be kind of cool. Also, I'm happy to shout out any companies that do that. So if you do have a company that does that, please feel free to let me know in chat or in your donation. I'd be happy to shout out companies that match donations. That's awesome. We also have Hector of Troya. Thank you, buddy.
Hector of Troya donated $25 and said happy to donate.
Awesome. Brewmaster Beach with the highlighted message. I have 500K and need to figure out what to do with them, but quick question, will Zeke be required to wear a Speedo? A donation or specific amount may be pending. I don't think a Speedo is in the cards, but I think a Borat-style mankini could be. I'll run it by him. Quick reminder, if you'd like to donate to the charity, cohh.tv/donate, please. Really appreciate that. Also, Zangbar just said a really cool little tip here, by the way. That's great to know. Thank you.
Tiltify also has an employer search. You can just type your employer into.
There you go. So there may actually be automatic matching if you are with an employer that is large. Anonymous with the 5 says, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Anon. Appreciate you. We also have Kata Buys with a 5, a meager 5 towards hot tub drop frames. There is nothing meager about a single penny that you choose to take out of your wealth and give to charity. If every person of the 9,000 people in here donated the $5 you just did, we'd be done in 5 minutes. So don't discount yourself. Thank you so much for that. We also have Scottish Haig with a $20 super chat. Scottish, I'm assuming you wanted that to the charity. If you'd like, just let me know, and I will be glad to throw that over to them. Really appreciate that. Thank you, bud. Quick reminder, please go to cohh.tv/donate. It's only there that your donation will be tax deductible. As much as I would love to be a nonprofit for you, if you do donate or super chat me, that is just a standard tip. But if you do it on the cohh.tv/donate website, that is a tax deductible donation. So please keep that in mind. Are you going to play Tainted Grail next month? I absolutely am. No, not next month. Next month is July. I'm going to be playing Tainted Grail in August when they release the content patch for Act 3. And I am already dreaming about going back to that game. So, I am very excited. Yes. Okay, we need to get some aluminum cooking real quick. We had a $500 anonymous donation. Thank you so much for that. And then we also have Jackandary.
Jackandary donated $10 and said, doing my part for the Dropped Frames Hot Tub Edition.
Need to stress.
Also for charity.
Haven't checked with them if we can do that yet. I do need to check with them. But thank you so much for that, Jackandary. Awesome. Anonymous with the 500. Sitzel with the 5. Brainless Dude 33 with that 25. Thank you all so much for your support. Really, really do appreciate it, guys. Okay, so we're going to put some basic stuff in here. I did build a couple more death stills and a couple more water things. So we are now fully souped up here. We need to go get some aluminum cooking so we can make our suspensors. And then we need to take our buggy over to get some cobalt paste. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, got 283 ingots there cooking. Go ahead and cook those two. As soon as a couple of those are done, we can make our full suspensor belt, and then we'll be good to keep moving. Although it's not dead yet. It's almost dead, but it's not dead yet. Okay. We've got the $10 anonymous donation, doing my part.
Anonymous donated $10 and said, doing my part.
Love it, dude. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Chovy with a 10 says, crushing it, Cohh. Thank you, Chovy. Thank you for that. Scottish with a $25 actual donation, and he says, let's do this again. Awesome. Thank you.
Chimera donated $10 and said, always glad to donate to the cause. Cohh, you and your viewers have been a staple in my life for well over 10 years now.
Awesome, dude.
Keep up the good vibes and wishing everyone an amazing day.
Just awesome. Thank you so much for that, Chimera. That's fantastic. Bomber Cookie. It absolutely does.
Bomber Cookie donated $5 and said, my father has a pacemaker, so hopefully this helps. Thanks,
It absolutely does. Thank you, buddy. Varissa with a 5 said Cohh DI, little Cohh Dimitri emote. Oh, thanks, Varissa. Vivid Reader with a 10. Always good to do good for a good. Good. I like that. Good. Kickbull Dude with a 5. Another anonymous $500 donation. My Lord, getting us close to the big 20K. Thank you so much, Anonymous. I don't know who this anonymous person is, but he's going ham today. We also have Gray. Thank you so much for that, Gray. Appreciate it, man.
Gray donated $5 and said, love this community and what you do for others.
And then Stephanie.
Dumpy.
Thank you. Co-Fumpy even. We also have Stephanie with a 10. Said, thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Stephanie. I want to see if the TTS actually does this.
Noelsick, pronounced Noel Sick,
Oh,
donated
that was
$10 and said, lost someone important to me in 2017. Hope this donation helps the cause.
You could even save a life, dude. Appreciate you, Noel. Thank you. We have Fuifib with the 666 and says less than 3. Love it. We also have Boops with a 10, doing my part and glad to help out. Thank you for that, Boops. And Oryukin with the 10.
Oryukin donated $10 and said all the hearts for Hearts King.
All the hearts for the hearts. Love it, man. We also have an Anonymous with a 25 and We Shall Prosper with the $5.46 and said, love the cause. On a side note, will you play Dispatch when it's out? Dispatch is the cop game I want to say we played, right? Maybe. No, to be honest, maybe. Yeah, had a good time with that. AHA says, thank you all so much for the support, chat. You are literally saving lives. Thank you, bud. Anonymous with that 10, doing the part. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate all the support for charity today, guys. Just awesome. Inferno FPS.
Inferno FPS donated $10 and said not too much since I am a student. Hopefully this can be put to use.
Absolutely it
and
can.
OFC, we all want to see those goals.
Thank you, buddy. We also have Doodles with a $10 and he does a little heart. Steam Padrino with the $100. Oh, and he says, Heart of Hope. They heal, they hope, they lead with care, so every heart gets love to spare. A gift today can play a part in saving one more beating heart. That is awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that, and thank you for your $100 donation to the American Heart Association. We also have Vicate with a 10, Tuppence152 with the 5, our friend Dog Vomit.
Dog_vomit donated $100 and said my atrial fibrillation says hello.
Well, hello to you, AF. I hope you're doing well today. We also have Der Wagner with the $5 and said $5 gang. Hell yeah, dude. $5 gang. Absolutely love it. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Jawsome, as the Street Sharks would say. All right, let's put all this in here. Got to get this thing fixed up since we got stuck outside in a sandstorm earlier. Like a smart guy. God, we have so many things to repair on this. All right. Pope of Novigrad, and he says,
Pope_of_Novigrad donated $25 and said love you all. Can't imagine a day without this channel and community. Absolutely had to donate Cohh.
Thank you, Pope. Really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Ratburger donated 10 and said, small move for charity. Moo. We had back-to-back $100 donations from Evil Sired and Fried PBJ, followed up by a 25 from Letty the Boss. Thanks, Letty. Thank you, guys. And I think we just passed 20K. Well, damn, y'all. We're 1/5 the way to our goal in 24 minutes of our 4-hour stream. I appreciate that. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys are kicking some booty today. The booty is getting kicked. Drew Gangle says, how are you enjoying Dune? I am overall really enjoying Dune. Have some, I'm waiting to see the vision get realized and wanting to see more PvP stuff. And there's a lot of things I want to see added and changed in this game, but there's also a lot of fantastic stuff in this game. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I need a new Jolt sword. I'm going to make a T6 sword here in just a minute. Oh, I didn't do the other side. Probably. You want to make a T6 knife, actually. Hello, Blue.
Hello Blue donated $10 and said great charity, good cause. Thanks for giving me something great to watch while I'm recovering from COVID.
Oof.
Much love to you, mods and chat. LFG.
Best to you, Hello Blue. Hope you get better fast, man. Hope you get better fast. Ceci Stanos with the 25 said, long-time viewer, first-time donator. Thank you for putting this together. Well, thank you for participating in it, Selly. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Anonymous with that 10. Thank you for that. Cardinal02 with the $500 donation.
Cardinal02 donated $500 and said lost my dad in 2013 after his third open heart surgery. Medical advances today likely would have saved him back then, but
Wow.
those advances don't happen without support. Hopefully this helps save someone. Thank you Cohh, community, and medical personnel.
Cardinal02, thank you, man. Appreciate you sharing that with us, dude. The best to you. And yeah, that's awesome. Best to you, man. Cohh's voice donated 25 and said,
Cohh's voice donated $25 and said ah.
ah. Thank you so much for that. Oh man. Oh, no, Absinthe fan. So the 25K that I'm matching is going in parallel with the donations. So if you donate $500 right now, then that is going to go up by 1,000 because I match the donation. Barry, you're that is confirmed, right? So everything should be in line. So up until that thing up there says 50,000, I am matching every single donation. Yep. So if you donate right now, you are doubling your duty for sure. Your 5 becomes a 10. Your 100 becomes 200. Your 10,000 becomes 20,000. Your 100,000 becomes 25,000 because I'm not matching more than that. Sorry. But just want to make sure we're clear there. Okay. Let's how are we looking? Did we actually finish everything? Oh, we did 1. Your 1 trillion becomes economic collapse. That's right. Everyone's done. Okay. Whoa. We've got 10. I wish I could do more. Just doing my part. Love you and greetings from Turkey. Dude, you're good. You're awesome, man. We also have Old Man Mikey with the $100.
Old Man Mikey donated $100 and said heart disease runs rampant in my family. Hoping this will help a family not have to deal with that.
Really appreciate that, old man. Thank you, buddy. Little Guy 0726 with the $100 donation. Light Claw donated $10, and you know what he said? He said this. Chris Taters.
Chris Taters donated $10 and said, Cohh, I've been watching you for years. I remember when you had the Killer Instinct Ultra Combo sub alert and it was going crazy when you were on some boat. Love all you do and love what you do for everyone.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, man. That's a blast from the past. The Ultra Combo stuff. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. Very much appreciate your support.
MJY donated $10 and said I have been diagnosed with POTS, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which has an impact on my heart and life. I am sadly housebound as 21-year-old, so I hope they will start researching POTS better and hopefully the donation will help. Less than 3.
Best to you, AMJ. Sorry to hear, man. I've definitely heard of POTS before and heard that it's very difficult to live with. So, best to you, man. Best to you. We also have Mr. Tengu with the 25, and couldn't have said it better, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Gamers or God. My dad has had an AFib on and off and got diagnosed with congestive heart failure last year. He's on meds and had to have his heart shocked 2 times to get it back in rhythm. Here to do my small part for a good cause. $5. Thank you, dude. Magdalena with a 666 for the Speedo. Anonymous with a 25. Amazing work, Cohh. And chat. Amazing work, chat. Thank you. We also have Anonymous with a 25. Thank you for that. Yo with the 100. Oh, man.
Yui donated $100 and said I've been here for the charity hot tub stream. I will be for all other hot tub streams. Where's Zeke?
Zeke, unfortunately, is not here. Zeke is probably sleeping. But we'll if we make 100K, maybe we'll give him a call later and see if he's up for something. We'll see. BMag.
BMag donated $10 and said found the channel during the initial Cyberpunk run. Been hooked ever since. Great job. Great community.
Thank you, man. And thank you for being a part of that community. I appreciate that. Ryano
donated $10 and said, Hi, Cohh. I told my wife I could make a car out of spaghetti. You should have seen her face when I drove pasta.
Good. I like it. That's good. Okay. We also have Dylan.
Dylan Musilek donated $10 and said lost my father in 2019 to an unknown heart issue. Blessed to be a part of a community that helps out so many people.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you telling us that, man. Best to you. Best to you, dude. Agent Sage with the 25. We also have Legendary Stubbs with the 10. Thank you so much for that, Stubbs. Always appreciate you here, buddy. Hold on, let me mark this real quick so I know where I'm going. Right there. Okay, let's go. Then we have Zilge with a 500!
Zilger donated $500 and said, "This is not from me, it's from all the others in chat who don't have the money right now to contribute. Thanks for the amazing community."
Wow. Thanks, man. Also, Sir Methos is matching the next $250. Thank you, dude. Super cool, you, man. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, wow. Let's see. Hold on. I need to not be using all of the fuel because this thing is very fuel heavy. Okay, there we go. Great. Zaven with the 50.
Xaven donated $50 and said, "Lost my dad a decade ago to an undiscovered heart condition he had. Every bit towards research to prevent these things is a good investment. And a campaign run by the best community on Twitch is the best place to do it."
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. We have hit 25K! We're one quarter through our charity goal. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate all of the support today. 500 from John's Orb.
John's Orb donated $500 and said dad had open heart surgery last year. He was not supposed to survive. He's doing better. Here is for prevention studies and knowledge awareness.
Dude, awesome. Congrats to him. That's great. Hammerstone 905.
Hammerstone 905 donated $5
Thanks,
and
Trywar.
said, "In honor of my mom, who passed away, too young, just over 2 years ago. Peace and love to all."
Best to you, Hammer. Thank you for your 5. We really appreciate it, buddy. Online Odys with a 25. I was born with pulmonary artesia and have undergone 3 major heart operations.
Applause, if
Wow.
you please.
Thank you, Online Odys. Appreciate that. Thank you for your donation there. Brockle with the 100. Thank you for that. Zoot with the 35. What did the grape say to the heart? You're vain. Thank you, Cohh, for running the charity stream. Oh my God. We also have Kindroth with the 50. Thank you, Cohh, and thank you for doing this. Thank you, dude. We also have Spidey CSA with a 10. Why can't you lie to cardiologists? They can always spot AFib.
Nanny.
Wow. Wow. Spidey with the 10. Thank you so much for that, dude. Going down, we have Anonymous.
Anonymous donated $25 and said had a friend in his mid-20s experience cardiac failure in his home, but was saved through receiving immediate CPR from his wife.
Whoa!
Please go out and learn how to properly give CPR to someone. You never know when you'll have to use it.
Hold tight. I could not ask for a better opportunity. Yeah, give me a second.